Hello everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive here. I'm here with a little impromptu reading. It's timeless and it's for the Libra Collective. So welcome. You could find these messages or something that you need to hear right at this time, whenever you find it. Generally, I post my readings. I do them about a week in advance, and then I post them so that you always have a reading. But I am recording this and then posting it like within the same hour. So this is July 11th, 2025, and it's sort of like something you most need to hear right now. These are someone's messages, someone's tarot and oracle card messages. I don't know who needs to hear this, but here we are. Cleanse, stand your ground, and find your center. These are the first three cards out. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement of Libra. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. And always use your intuition first and foremost in any reading, including this one. So we also have stand your ground. And this is about standing your ground, being empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. So now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You need to know you can do it, and you need to know by doing so, you will be the victor in this situation, whatever you have going on. And you also have find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. So when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful, your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, that's when it's a great moment, an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? And this is making me really think of the root chakra with the nice red color. So your base chakra, right? Root chakra being the first. All right, so we're already off to a pretty powerful start with these messages. I also want to get some angel messages for you. So let's use the Maruk X deck for that. All the decks I use are in the description box. What do we have for right now? We're checking in on the current energies. What does Libra most need to know? Okay, the unseen, card 70. There's a greater force at work behind the scenes taking care of all the details. Let go of your specific expectations. Some of us need to hear this right now. A few cards are coming to mind. I'm getting like 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands with the cleaning, clearing, standing your ground, and also maybe even 4 of Pentacles, but also the Lovers cards coming in as sort of like alignment and the choice. And then with the unseen here, it does make me think of the 2 of Swords with the crossed over the heart chakra and the blindfold on. So I am thinking maybe you do have some sort of important decision to make, or you're feeling kind of cornered in some situation, or again, like it's a very difficult choice to make, an option. Maybe you're weighing something, but you do have good news in living differently. So 64, good news. So the wait is nearly over. Expect to receive good news on an important issue that will have a positive outcome. Good. All right. And it could be because you stood your ground. And you have, with live differently, card 2, real progress calls for not just new thoughts, but new patterns and doing things differently to make the journey more fulfilling. And that comes from finding your center and you aligning to what truly feels right to you, not to anyone else, but what feels best for you, Libra. Because we just had a powerful full moon, let's get some Moonology cards. I am going to use tarot as well, of course, but I do want to get these other messages out. Oh, that's too many. I'm hearing curtail, like curtailing an issue or something. The name Kurt could mean something as well. We have several cards, my goodness. All right. So dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. South Node's where we're coming from. North Node's where we're going. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. And your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Now we just had the full moon in Capricorn after a new moon in Cancer. So maybe those placements are important to you somehow in your chart. Let's see what else we have for you. I think we'll just go into tarot now. And I think I'll use I've been feeling I wanted to use this Elemental Wisdom tarot deck. And this is by Taroteca Studio. So there it is. We'll put that there. Let's see. What do we have for the Libra collective, please? Real time. What are we doing here? What do we have? What do we need to know? What do we most need to know? I was definitely compelled to do this reading now. This is an extra bonus reading. I don't normally post on Friday night, but here we all are together. All right. You have the Chariot. My goodness. You're moving on. You're moving forward, and I feel for a lot of you, I have massive chills right now. Okay, some of you are for real moving on, and maybe you checked in with me tonight, or I need to check in with you. Spirit's checking in through me for you to let you know that you are on the right track. Yes, you're moving forward. It's time. You know this. This is success. This is you putting something into action. And this is you getting that clear, higher perspective. Again, what's best for you. You have 555 on the timer right now. That is indicative of time for a positive transition. This is positive change. This is success. Victory. Things could start moving all of a sudden. You could decide enough's enough with something. But you also remember, you have the good news coming in. And I do feel that part of what's driving that Chariot is your passion, is some sort of unseen force that is guiding you. Call it a guide, a spiritual angel, whoever it was that prompted me to do this reading for us tonight, right? You have someone. Oh my goodness, you have an Ace of Cups is what you have. And this is your own intuition. This is you being in the right place at the right time, even as I'm feeling. This is that good news, that Ace of Cups. Standing your ground is what's on top of that. So again, that's empowering, right? This is confidence building. This is about knowing this is the moment to go for it. This is the moment to reach for that Ace of Cups that you've actually manifested. You're drawing these opportunities to yourself because that's the vibration you are now. You're attracting good things because you're doing the work. You've done the work and you have positivity coming towards you now. Right? We attract, like I always say, what you think about, you bring about. I think a lot of people say that, and it's true. So this is that it could be love. Maybe because you're at a higher vibration now and operating, coming from a place of love and integrity and pure intentions. Now that's what you're attracting. You're attracting those kind of people and situations. You're attracting the truth. You're attracting abundance. You're attracting new relationships, new opportunities. For some of you, yeah, it's a new project, creativity, a baby. It's new feelings, a change of feeling, a change of focus. But you're absolutely heading in the right direction. But I can see for some of you, that's a difficult choice to make. These waters in the background, that can be stirring up all kinds of emotions as you focus on a new path. Just because it's great doesn't mean it's easy. Just because it's good news doesn't mean that setting yourself free feels great all around. Sometimes it can come with mixed emotions. With the Two of Pentacles, I encourage you to explore the emotions, but don't get swept away by them. This person is safely offshore, right? This always tells me, this Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles is always about like being able to weigh options, but stay balanced as you make your decision, not losing your footing, right? Not becoming overwhelmed. This is staying focused, staying organized, doing your own research, clearing your own path, driving that Chariot. You're the one, Libra, who drives this Chariot. Let's see what else we have. Sorry if I'm yelling into the mic. I tend to speak passionately, and that's what happens. So find your center. To me, that's a little bit synonymous with, keeping your footing. Okay, but also it's falling in line here in the same column as your dreams needing a practical plan. Yes, hard work's going to pay off, but we need to maybe get a little bit organized or a little more focused. Again, we're not letting things hold us back, and we're having faith. And for some of us, we need to do that cleansing and clearing. And we cannot give in or give up, no matter how heavy things might feel right now or how weird or crazy or whatever. Stay in it. Stay in it for yourself. You also have, oh my goodness, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, you have air and fire here. Loving this. Look at the passion. I mean, King of Wands, male, female, doesn't matter. This is a bold leader. This is courageous. This is inspiration. This is wit, charm, motivation. This is an entrepreneur. This is a go-getter. They may not even have an exact plan, but the plan is to go for it. And they go for it. Now, but the Ace of Swords coming in, that's that clarity you need. That's the boost. It's coming, Libra. I'm telling you, it's coming. This clarity is coming in, and you're going to be able to give your dreams a practical plan. Give your, be able to structure things and organize things. You're going to get new resources coming in. You have 2 aces out, and you only have 5 cards out. You have a king, 2 aces, you have the Chariot, and you only have 5 cards out. Like that's incredible as far as tarot. The Ace of Swords, that's one of our cards, right? This is a breakthrough. This is the new idea, the clarity, the sharp mind, your wit. Using your wit and your passion, your drive, your courage to free yourself, to get something moving. You've been stuck. You've been blocked for a while, some of you. Those days are coming to an end. Believe me when I tell you that. Or don't, right? Because you have your own personal truth. This is also Ace of Swords. That's your truth right there. And your truth is going to be different than someone else's, right? It has to feel right to you. Ace of Cups. You decide what's in that cup, what floats your boat, what gets you going, right? We have 11:11 on the timer now. That is a sign of spiritual awakenings. A lot of you are feeling restless, maybe anxious, not sleeping, having crazy dreams, feeling as though the ground's moving underneath you, even though it may not be. I feel like a lot of you are tuning into worldly events, as am I, and it's hard. But we have to stay grounded. Stand your ground, find your center, cleanse, do what you need to do, experience joy, elevate. I took my dog to the farmer's market today. Why? Because they have tacos and I like tacos. They weren't spicy, by the way. I don't eat a lot of spice. Anyway, that's beside the point. And she likes to see people. She likes to see people. I sometimes can take it or leave it, but I wanted to make something fun for her. She likes to go in the car, only this car. I have one car that she likes to go in. She doesn't like any other car. Okay. But anyway, she tapped into her simple joy. My simple joy is her. Right? Us just hanging out. We're best friends, me and my dog here, and it's like just those, I had to make time for that, even though, yes, I have tons of work I could do. I have all these projects and organization and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I should probably work out, but you know what? My workout was walking around the farmer's market and just hanging out with my dog and enjoying just that simple time. 8 of Wands. What it did is it gave me this like new, like this energy. I came home, I did some Reiki, I had my little snack there. She's happy, I'm happy. And then the momentum free, the stuck energy that was low, I was kind of feeling it from this heaviness of this full moon in Capricorn. Why it felt so heavy, I don't know, but things are unsticking. All right. I'm sensing this for a lot of us. All right. You just got to, even if it's something little, like, you don't have to go on some major, big, huge vacation and escape everything. Maybe just like I did, take the afternoon, take an hour and a half out of your day and just go just be, I sat in the library yard with my doggy and, we ate tacos, like big deal, like it was a big deal to us. So like, do those little simple things. And also, I just want to say too, I know some of you've either recently lost your furry friend or you're going through something now. And I have been thinking about you and I'm seriously sending you lots of love right now to that situation for you. You know who you are. And words can't express how much I feel for you and your situation. And I wish you and your furry love, your furry child, peace with whatever situation you have going on. I do. So anyway, let's see what else we have. The 4 of Coins. Remember I said I was feeling the 4 of Pentacles? That's what I'm feeling. Some of you, you're blocking your own heart right now because it's obvious you don't want to get hurt, right? I've been there. I do the same thing. Same thing. You don't want to be judged, so you hide yourself a little maybe. You don't want to get your feelings hurt maybe. You don't want to be wrong. You don't want to put your time and effort in the wrong place. So what do? We stay still. It is not the time to just wither away in a corner. Get that energy going. You have 2 of the fastest cards in the deck. The only one we don't have right now is like Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. You have the Chariot though, and you have the 8 of Wands. These are super fast. It's opportunity too. things moving forward. It's the passion. It's quick decisions. News arriving. This is change, folks. This is movement. For some of you, it is travel. Now that you have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, yes, it could be traveling. By water, air, doesn't matter. Any way of traveling. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. And I said I was feeling Lover's card too. And you have the World, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords, okay? These two fell out together, the seven, or wait, how was it? No, these two. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting a couple of things. You're having a hard time trusting with relationships or even trusting yourself to make good decisions. I do feel that. It's almost like not knowing if you should go forth because you're not sure if it's totally in alignment, if you're making the right choice, if it's going to be a more of the same. You decide if it's more of the same. We have this gorgeous world card. This is one of the most beautiful world cards I've ever seen. And you have the Ouroboros here. And this is like ending one cycle and starting another with the world card. This is like happiness too. This is, the Lover's card in the Seven of Swords. I do get, for some of you, it's definitely a time where actions speak louder than words, right? We've all heard that. It is definitely a time for that. It's also a time where there may be a lot of temptation. Just be aware. Be totally honest with yourself about situations. Things that may seem yummy may not be such a good idea. Don't eat the poisonous fruit, right? Okay. This is like you don't want to be deceiving yourself about a situation. Okay. And also stand true to your path. Again, stand your ground, find your center, right? Anything that doesn't match you, align for you, it probably needs to go. This is, again, a new cycle for you. This is fulfillment, harmony, completion, accomplishment. It's yet another card of travel. So if you want to travel, maybe this is the go ahead. Maybe this is go for it. Maybe you've been scared to, or maybe for some, I just heard you're feeling unlucky with something. You just feel like maybe there's a dark cloud or something. You're waiting for things to change. We are all on a different timeline, but I can't tell you when something's going to happen or why, or if somebody's going to definitely contact you or anything like that. It's a general reading, right? But it does have some common themes here. Oh my goodness. You have the Star card. What a great time for that. This is one of my favorite cards in all of tarot. Hope, promises, faith, right? Rejuvenation, healing. Not getting swept away, but being tapped into that collective pool of consciousness, right? So I feel like you're feeling things, you're getting clarity. You're getting clarity from your guides. Perhaps this reading is another example of you getting clarity from the divine, from your guides. Opening up to that, being ready to receive. This is on top of that Four of Pentacles, okay? For some, there is still some healing to do. Still some healing. For others, you don't have the clarity yet. The answers are coming. I can tell you that. The answers are coming. That might be the whole title of the reading. The answers you've been looking for are coming. Again, do I know exactly when? Of course not. Don't be silly. No. Anyway. All right. What else do we have? Okay, you have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, there's going to be a time for a celebration. I'm also getting definitely sisterhood type energy, friendship, celebration, community. But there is some happiness here. You also have the Queen of Cups. So a lot of cups energy, a lot of water energy. Okay, you have this. It's this. Oh, here she is. Here's the Queen of Cups, and she's holding the Ace of Cups. You can do it alone. You can do it with people. I feel like right now the choice is yours as far as if you want to do something with others or if you want to go on your own. I feel for a lot of you, you're choosing going on your own. Let's get another card. Page of Coins. Yeah. You might be, you just have to start small. You don't have to be perfect, but you need to get started with something. potentially, you'll know if this is your message, if this is speaking to you. The whole 40-minute reading, whatever it's going to turn out to be, isn't going to speak to everybody, every single word, right? It's silly when I get comments that, oh, well, this resonated, that didn't. Well, that's, it's like a 40-minute, 1 hour reading, whatever it is. Of course, not everything will resonate, but the whole point is that these messages are meant to be inspirational, maybe motivating in some way, and to let you know that you're not alone. You're not. I'm here. I know this is a different kind of setup maybe than what some of us are looking for, but hey, here we are together. We're in this together to some degree, right? We're not as separate as we seem, especially when you have the World card and the Star card. We are tuned in to each other. And you get to decide how much of someone or something you want in your life and when it's time to cut those cords. Now, with the Page of Coins, again, you could be getting a message regarding health, finances. This is about, maybe your hard work paying off even. This is some sort of desire, though. The desire's there. This person has their mind on their pentacle, right? They have this is like an energy where they're starting out, This is like diligence, patience, hard work, putting your time and efforts into something, and then it pays off. Maybe one day it's the 10 of Pentacles, right? But it's just like we have to get started somewhere. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now get this, folks. Get this. Remember how at the beginning of the reading I said I was getting 2 of Swords? I know tarot cards out yet. I only had those 3 cards out. And I was pulling the second batch of cards. Okay, so I said I heard 2, I saw 2 of Swords. I had 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Lovers. You now have 3 of the 4 cards I said I was getting intuitively. So here's the 2 of Swords. Ta-da. Follow your own intuition with this choice, whatever this is. Yes, emotions are being stirred up. Make sure that you're not, oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, there's the Moon. Okay, so I was just about to say, make sure you're not tricking yourself, falling into an old thought pattern, giving up on your plans too early, allowing yourself to get emotionally swept away by things that happened in the past. That's that Moon stuff. Get it out of here. We have this full moon energy still with us. We're still in the shadow there of this, this is still illuminating things for us. So let's get clear. Let's figure out what's anxiety, what's fear, what's illusion, what's actual intuition. Are we creating problems that don't exist? Remember, you have the unseen. Oh, this is so amazing too, because this makes me think of, you're now seeing the problem. There could have been some deception. Remember, you had 7 of Swords. There could have been some sort of deception on if something was for you. Have you been lying to yourself? Have you not stayed true to who you really are? These are all questions to ponder. Whoa. And then you also have the Page of Wands. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see the Hierophant. Now oh wow. Okay. So this is really interesting, but I'm picking up on Punky Brewster. I know it's random, and I'm also getting the year of like 1982. So I don't know if that is Punky Brewster year or debut. Let me check real quick, because that's interesting. I'm getting that, but I am getting, it could be something to do with either the number or Punky Brewster or, okay, so it says 1984 for that, 1984, 85, Punky Brewster, and I think Soleil Moon Frye. Oh my gosh, Soleil Moon Frye. Okay, so that's who played her. So Soleil is sun, Moon. Well, you just had the Moon, so I'm wondering, are we going to get the Sun card? Okay, you have the 5 of Coins here. Okay, that's depressing. That's feeling left out in the cold by your own life, or feeling as though maybe even like your guides or whoever was supposed to be there isn't there for you. I'm telling you, they are. Look, here's the Page of Wands. Now you have 3 of the 4 pages. No, you don't. I'm just kidding. You have, that was an ace. You have the Page of Coins, the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands. Yeah. So Page of Wands, this is a message of inspiration coming in. The hopelessness you've been feeling, I'm telling you, there's good news on the way. There's something you're not seeing, okay? Have patience. Here's Temperance. Let's not get carried away with, oh no, what if this happens? What if that happens? Remain balanced and in control. Keep yourself aligned to harmony. Don't go too far off one way or the other. You have the 10 of Cups, you have the Hierophant. This is marriage for some of you. Flat out, this is love commitment. Okay, you could be actually, maybe you're signing the lease on a new place for your business, or maybe you are going in for a relationship. Sure, let's do it, right? Maybe you're even adopting an animal or something, but you definitely have some happiness coming as a result of a commitment or something new that you're learning or that you're tapping into, even on a spiritual realm. This is going to get you to where you want to be. Stay on the path, though, right? Stand your ground, find your center, cleanse, do what you need to do to realign. Oh my gosh, there's another card of marriage, happiness, commitment. Four of Wands. And remember, we saw 1111 on the timer. Here's 1111 on this card. Two Wands, 1111. That's why we call it that. This can also have to do with it. So this is yet another card of tradition, of something being more formal, a ceremony maybe taking place, or maybe you have something like that going on this weekend, a party or a graduation even, or a wedding, or just some sort of gathering, more of like a structured affair of some kind. The Four of Wands is certainly achievement, though. Definitely achievement, can be celebration, yes. So I get a lot of kind of like group activity too with this, even though, like, you remember I gave you the example of like my dog loves to be social, and like I'll bring her out because she loves it, and like she gets me out of my shell. Well, I mean, I'm one of those, I guess I'm what you call an ambivert. It's when you're introspective, like you're an introvert, but then you, like, I have that INFJ personality. Maybe some of you can relate. It will explain a lot, right? INFJ. So anyway, according to Myers-Briggs. But anyway, maybe something's prompting you to go from being an introvert to an extrovert. And that's, so anyway, an ambivert, maybe a lot of you are. I have a feeling a lot of you are. A lot of Libras I know are, who have Libra as a main placement. We're super social, life of the party when we're out and about. But generally, though, we mind our own business. We got to keep to ourselves. I'm totally fine, like, researching something for hours on end, studying, analyzing, doing my own thing, doing whatever I'm doing, on my own, going for my walks, doing whatever, cooking, all the stuff I like to do. I can spend days by myself, and I love my own company. But when I'm out and about, then I'm social, very social. So people would never suspect I'm an introvert. It's almost like I save it all up for when I do have to go out, and then I'm super, extroverted. But maybe you find yourself having to like go out at times when you're not really feeling like it, but there's something kind of pushing you to go out and put yourself out there, right? Maybe for you, it's your dog too, or your kids. Kids are great at getting us out of our shell, right? So you're like, or it can be something like this reading, but there's some sort of message of inspiration with the Page of Wands, for example, that's pushing you a little bit, giving you the nudge maybe that you need, or even have been searching for, because you know it's for the best. And my goodness, there's the beautiful Empress. You have the Empress. So I don't know, I guess you can't see this, but I'm just picking from the top of the deck. Let me move this over so you can in fact see it. So I'm just picking from tops of the deck. So we have the Empress. Okay, there's our card. Boom, there it is. Now, if you have Taurus in your chart, I just put Taurus's reading on my other channel. Again, that was like impromptu. I knew I had to post that tonight for whatever reason. They had Empress. Do Gemini's reading, that'll post Monday. They had Empress as well. There's a lot of Empress coming in. There's a lot of this, you're the divine gardener of your life. Sow your seeds, plant your seeds, whatever. It's a fertile time. Nurture yourself. This is a time for creation, tapping into beauty, tapping into nature, to ground, to appreciate, to express gratitude. This is abundance, folks. This is having it all. This is being in the flow. Earlier, I think I said it in the Taurus reading on my other channel, Mantic Mystic Messages. I'll put it in the comments below. But I said, like, believing is seeing and seeing is believing, and that's exactly right. In fact, one of my viewers on here had said one time that something along those lines, and it's true. And I say that too, and now I say it even more. I've been reminded of the fact that, yes, sometimes it's not just seeing is believing, it's believing is seeing. That's all about the manifestation. That's the Page of Pentacles. Page of Coins is potential. It's potential. It's not guaranteed success, but it's also not nothing. At least you have potential for something. I think you have a lot of potential. You have more potential than you realize. Yeah, there you go. There are your 7 cups. A few of them look pretty darn good there, Libra. Want to make sure you're not deceiving yourself, right? 7 of Wands. Remember I said 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Here's the Seven of Wands. Stand your ground, because that's the stand your ground card. And that's why I was feeling Seven of Wands. Boom, here it is. There it is, Seven of Wands. And this is persist, persist. Don't give up. Maintain control. Take a stand. Do not compromise. Defend yourself. Defend, your, even if you don't want to get into an argument, sometimes you can just be silent and defend yourself, right? Refuse to give in. Silence can actually do that too. When someone's, being unreasonable, silence can say a lot. Oh my goodness. And there it is. There's strength card. And I was talking about silence can say a lot. This is somebody who knows how to use their power effectively. Sometimes, with the strength, the strength card it's a Leo card. First of all, shout out to Leos, almost here, almost Leo season. But this is someone who knows they don't have to be all fierce and forceful. If you get fierce and forceful with a lion, what you think's going to happen? You're not going to win that battle. No, sorry, not going to happen. The lion will win every time. But if you have respect for yourself and others, compassion for yourself and others, yet also walk through this life with conviction, with courage, with inner strength, with confidence, with knowing exactly who you are, where you come from, and that no, you do not need anybody else's approval. That's how we get what we want out of life. That's how we make this life ours. There it is. Love this. Oh, my goodness. Moving on. Moving on. That's the transition right there. Six of Swords. This is it. Can also be a card of support. A lot of the times it features a woman and a child in a boat, and the man's rowing, and they're heading on to calmer seas. This is another card of travel, by the way. For some of you, you definitely have some travel plans coming in. This card says, what does this card say? See what's behind them? More rough. What's ahead of them? The light. Brighter days are ahead, friends. Brighter days are coming. No matter how heavy things feel right now, I know, because I'm a human too, I get it. But you're leaving something behind. You're moving on. Some of you are relocating too. Oh my goodness. You're tapping into something magical here. You have the 10 of coins. But this is a card where you have left your legacy. You've built your stability. Long-term success. It can be a card of inheritance, of tradition, retirement, savings. It can be investments paying off. It can be so many different things, but it's stability. You're creating that for yourself. The Six of Cups here. And the Six of Cups is familiarity. It's nostalgia. It's restoration. It can be gifts. It can be you stepping up. And look what they're doing. They're receiving their flowers. It's about time you step up, or swim up, as she's doing, and receive your flowers. Oh, goodness. But first, you must free yourself. You must cleanse. We have devil energy here. You have to cleanse from whatever is harming you. Get out of your mind the programming that's been done, where you've maybe not been so honest with yourself, or others have fed you lies about yourself. Who gives anybody the right to tell you about yourself, including me, right? That's why I always say, you know best. You know first and foremost. Use your judgment. We have cleanse, so that was the first card out. Now, as we wind down our reading, let's go back to this card. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Clean your house, car, office. I said this the other day in a reading. I don't think it posted yet, though. Your body needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Somebody has been holding on to you for too long. For some of you, you know who you are. That has to change. That's what's holding you back. You know who you are too. Now, I just saw 333 on the timer. So let me get my angel number deck out that has all those threes in it. And I think it's going to be, oh my gosh, I think it's going to be on top. And sure enough, it is. Oh my goodness. You have 3333. Okay, this is about, social skills, it says. And it says optimism, liberation. What do you know? Liberation. Success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. So the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It's time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. That's more of that devil energy. When we're letting our ego get the best of us, when we let things like obsession, lust, envy, excess, addiction, materialism, all that, when any of that is in excess, some of that is normal, right? But we don't want to have too much of a bad thing, because a lot of those things are not exactly healthy, right? Let's get more angel number cards for you. Well, there go a bunch of cards on the floor. And oh my goodness, and you have more threes. You have 333 here. So support, okay? You have growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. So when you see this number, this is also a sign of protection, by the way. Let me just get that one out of here. So lots of threes. Think about what 3 means for you. What do 3s mean for you? 3 is Empress, right? 3 is Empress. 3 is the World card too, and you had both of those in this reading. So I would say tune into 33 as well. 333, sign of protection. Your angels are guiding you. You are on the right path. You're not actually stuck. Oh my goodness. Look, you now have what this. Look at this. Guide you on the right path. Your next card, Libra. Check this out. 7777. You're on the right path. Things will manifest quickly. That's like that 8 of Wands. This is incredible. By the way, I'm hearing Blues Travelers music. I don't know if you're listening to that or something. Earlier, I was hearing the samples. That song, Feel Is Shaking. So that's interesting. I mean, I know there are a lot of earthquakes going on, though, so I'm not trying to be funny in saying that. I'm saying, like, it could be that's why there could be activity going on right now or something, because I literally felt the sensation of shaking. So, yeah. Keeping people in my prayers for safety there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have seeing the angel number 333 is a sign it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, use your imagination, friends. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And there you have it. There it is. More tarot. We want more tarot. More tarot, please. What else? Another bit of tarot, please. And then we'll close out our reading with some animal cards. Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love it. You have the High Priestess. You have the High Priestess. I mean, this is incredible. You have so many major arcana cards. If you're not understanding right now, you need to follow your intuition. I don't know how to make it more clear. And I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but it's like your inner voice and your intuition. Like, you do not need me. Why you're here, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, thanks for being here. No, but this is about you trusting yourself, right? Divine truth. As I said, you're catering to your own divine gardening. You're the divine gardener. I don't know how else to say it, but it's like you're taking, all that your seeds of wisdom, your potential, your skills, your talents, and you're making something out of it. You're making something that makes sense for you, that feels good for you, that provides for you. You're filling your own cup. You're following your intuition. You're living the life that you want to live. It's time to get serious about that, right? I'm taking this advice myself. You have all the butterflies of transformation. They're lit up. They're lit up. And the High Priestess, look at what's going. I mean, they are tapped in, right? It looks like they have water here, so they're really tuned into collective consciousness, but they're not thrown off by it. They have their spirituality first and foremost. They're grounded. They have this book of wisdom in front of them that they probably helped write. Right? Things that, they have the pomegranates here, divine feminine energy, creativity. Talk about manifesting, really. And this comes right after the Magician. Yeah, this is you trusting yourself, knowing that, what you're thinking of, you can do it. You can do it. What else do we have? Let's get we're going to get some other angel cards, and then we'll close it. Wow, this is a longer reading than I assumed it would be. I thought, well, maybe 40 minutes. It's going to be a little over that. But okay, we have to take a break. Meditate and cleanse. There it is. Now we're ending our reading with cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. We will get animal cards, though. Cleanse. What else do we have? Whoa, wow, that flipped. I'm getting 2 names, Cleo and Clint. Throughout time and space, you and your angels have been connected. Hear your angels whisper, call upon them for guidance. Yes, sometimes we have to actually invite our angels in. Oh my goodness. Ask yourself, are you holding on to illusions? Loosen your grip to release the past and see the truth. There it is. Or someone may be holding on to you. Keep your vibrations high. Rise above any negative thoughts or actions. You can be the bigger person and you can walk away. I know it's not easy though sometimes. But answers will come to you. Solutions will come to you. Resources will come to you. Keep believing that. That's how we'll attract it. Let's attract that together as a group. Let's attract the solutions to our problems. Love, light, harmony, peace, bliss, happiness. Let's all be in the flow here with White Shark. So sacral chakra, card 14. Flow with the natural currents of life. Be present and alert. Don't let fear control your journey. Trust you are divinely protected, connected. I'm adding to the card, and directed. You're divinely connected, protected, and directed. Write it in the comments as an affirmation if you'd like. The more of us that do it, I feel the better. I'm divinely connected, protected, and directed. Thank you. Amen. That's what I have for you tonight. Wishing you all peace, love, harmony, joy. Thank you so much for being here. Do consider liking, subscribing, leave a lovely comment. Let me know it resonated or not. It's totally up to you. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. Take care.